Alright, so let's check out the inside. That sweet door. Alright, there's your entryway. Alright, so obviously when they designed this thing to be the mobile base for a cycling team, storage in the back, cooking in the front, those were the main focuses. We did a pretty good job on some of this stuff. Let's see, we got this is what we turned into our bedroom, but they did store bikes and stuff back here for them. So you have a pretty big space for this about it's about 8 foot by 7 foot or 8 by 8. Nice little square. This side of this, got a little shelf. Got an outlet over there. There's your gas coming in from down stairs. That goes to the range in the front. We have another outlet down here. We don't need this mattress, so we just stored it in here for now. AC works fine. Another outlet. There's your gas going to the water heater. Both of them have valves on them. Lighting situation, well, we just plugged in one of these little LED lights and ran it just like that all the way around. Good solid construction everywhere. This was where they had a washer dryer single unit. There's actually a waste, and there's your water heater. And then down below they've got let's see, there's your outlet, and they've got all your drainage for the sink. But right here you've got 2 extra lines, hot and cold, for the washing machine. You've got a union right there for any of you mechanics out there who know how to work on anything if you ever needed to. That's the cool thing about this rig, is everything's exposed and easy to get to. Haven't had to do much. This ended up being like a shoe rack. So you got a lavatory, you got a nice mirror here with some more lighting. Huge wardrobe. This is what, probably like, I don't know, 4 foot wide, something like that. But you've got 2 sides over here. This is a 100-gallon fresh water tank, and it's got its own vent that comes up pretty high, which is way above code, which is nice if this were a house. And then you've got your water intake right here. This goes out of the hole right there. So yeah, I guess they worked with what they had. And then all these wires here. So since we never used the solar, they had a backup in here where if you didn't have it on that system, you had a DC converter just kind of tucked up under here, and then that runs the water pump. So there's your water pump. You got valves, you got backflow, you got isolation valves all over everything. Even a pressure tank. And I'm not sure if there's a bladder in there, so pressure tank, using that term loosely. We replaced the water closet with a ceramic one because that was nicer. There's weird little hooks that slip down. There used to be a door here, I guess to separate the bedroom from everything, but it was just me and my wife, so we removed it. You have a shower, standard. I just took all this stuff off because there's no point. Let's see, I think. Oh, yeah, a nice little storage area here, I guess, for toilet paper and toiletries. And I guess that's pretty much it back here. I'll show you the door works. So you got a deadbolt on here, and then you got the emergency latch release. Opens up just fine. No issues with that whatsoever. Actually, it's pretty nice. It's pretty hot in here now. Let the sun out. So, open some windows. Okay, let's check out the front. Alright, so starting here, you got decent sized refrigerator, freezer. They work just fine. You got a place for dishes and cups and all that. It's a rack they had for drying, so we left that. We usually store it right here. Bottle opener. I don't know how long there was a lizard thing here. I guess maybe initially, I don't know, but it got a little sun damage, so that's kind of cool. A little imprint there. I installed a TV because, well, I like playing video games and watching TV. And I put it on a mount so that you can swivel to watch, or watch while you're cooking. Ooh. Watch while you're on the couch. Ooh. Or store it for traveling, which is nice. I've got these hooks here. You just bungee it in, no problem. A lot of counter space here for whatever entertainment stuff or whatnot. Let's see. Under here, you've got all the solar system. Got this huge inverter, charger. You got house-sized breaker boxes. I don't know what any of this stuff is, but there's plenty of manual stuff. I've got all the manuals and paperwork and how it's all connected in a file box. I'm a plumber by trade, so I didn't mess with any of this stuff. Nothing seems burnt up or fried or anything. We just never used it. There's a huge knife switch that we've never closed. So there's that. Let's see. I took the door off, I guess because it was swinging. And then underneath, here's your countertop. It's about 12 foot long. Double sink, 5-burner propane range, which is awesome. Love this thing. We got this really long shelf that ended up being our pantry. One light. It came with 3. I think over time we broke them, but whatever kind of light this is, I don't know what it is. You could probably attach as many as you wanted. And that connects underneath here. You've got another plug. One's for the range, and the other one is that light. And there you can see the gas coming up from underneath the bus, or where it came in over there. But there's some storage underneath all of this. So there's that counter space, some storage there. You have 3 drawers. Oh yeah, magnets. Haha. Metal bus. Magnets all over this thing. It's pretty awesome. These 3 drawers. Need to go through that. Okay, P-trap and all that for your sink. Plenty more storage. There's another outlet here. There's lots of outlets. And over here, we've got, this is where your power cords and all that are. There's your shore power, which we use, that just runs out the hole there. We had our, the AC has its own little plug there. You can either plug it directly into the box or whatever you want to do there. It's 20 amp. This is a 30 amp circuit. And then we had our cable running through there as well with our router. So that's that side. GFCI plug there. Okay, so this side, we already went over the inverter stuff. You've got this rope light all the way across there again. Another shelf, which I was able to house quite a few books. So, I mean, it's, I don't know, maybe 8 feet long, 7, 8 feet long. This is a bench. I think the second people that owned the bus built this one. Originally, I think it was a futon. And then they built this to kind of create a dinette situation. It's since we've just reupholstered over and over with cheap material. It doesn't bother us. We don't have many guests. You got storage underneath it. I put some hinges, so that was easy to mess with. But yeah, you can see most of the storage from over here. But there's quite a bit of space for stuff under there. And then there's another bookshelf here that I've put some insulation in because I'm not going to need that anymore. Actually have a toaster oven if you need it. There's a file box with all the information on the rig, what they've done to it and whatnot. And then this floor AC for the 95-degree plus weather. And I actually, these things come with a vent, and I have it stored in this giant storage box right now. It's insulated, so it's actually pretty nice. And then here's the driver console area. The engine's under here. We got this plywood covering it because that makes it a nicer top when living. Go ahead and open this up. Ooh, there it is. Okay, so there's your engine. I don't know anything about this. I'm not a mechanic for buses, but from what I do know of starting it up and driving it and whatnot, and I have had the oil changed and whatnot, had a mechanic come out and do that for me. Pretty solid engine, and anyone that's looked at it's been pretty excited. So that's always good. And then you've got all this stuff in here, these neat little knobs, dome light, heater, actually windshield wipers, kind of neat. And then here you go with the mileage. You're at 129,000 miles. Engine hours, I don't know what that means, but there you go. So there's all that neat stuff. And then you've got the piano door that's locked in place. You can unlock it, but there's no point. Giant mirror. Some of the original signs are still here. That's kind of neat. And I don't know if this was stock with the bus or if someone added it, but it does have a CD player which plays out of all of these speakers on the roof. So it's kind of neat driving down the road and having, I don't know, White Zombie or Janis Joplin or whatever you're into blasting from way behind you and on top of you. It's kind of fun. But yeah, that's our bus. And if you have any questions, hit me up. I'm happy to show her until we get her a new home. So I'm probably, actually, you know what, I'll probably post another video of even starting this up, maybe even driving it around so you guys can see it does work and there's no problems there. Alright, well, get a nice closing shot or something. Alright, there she is. There's our bus. Alright, take care.